Hello students, once again I come to your new video. Hi, janealamsr. Today's chapter is acid, base, salt and pH, and subtopic is salt and its classification. What is salt? When replaceable hydrogen ion of an acid is partially or fully replaced by cation other than hydrogen ion, the compound form is called salt. Here you see the few example of salt like NaHSO4, sodium bisulfate, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, CaOClCl, calcium hypochlorite, that means bleaching powders. So there are six type of salt. That means classification of salt. Salt are of six type. Number one, normal salt. Number two, acid salt. Number three, basic salt. Number four, double salt. Number five, complex salt. And number six, mixed salt. What is normal salt? When all the replaceable hydrogen ion of an acid are replaced by cation, that means metallic ion, the compound form are normal salt. Here you see few example. First example, HCl, HNO3, CH3COH having only one replaceable hydrogen ion form only normal salt. Here you can see the how salt is normal salt is formed. Look, HCl when react with base NaOH, it form salt NaCl, normal salt usually used in our daily life, and water. Same thing happen in second example, CH3COH, that means acetic acid, when react with KOH, that means potassium hydroxide, this replaceable hydrogen ion is replaced by K, form potassium salt, which is normal salt. Second example, you can see that sulfuric acid H2SO4, carbolic acid H2CO3, etc. contain two replaceable hydrogen ions. When both the hydrogen ions are replaced, normal salt are produced. Here you can see that H2SO4, that means sulfuric acid, when react with NaOH, sodium hydroxide, is formed sodium sulfate Na2SO4, which is normal salt, and H2O, water. Second example, H2CO3, when react with COOH, that means calcium hydroxide, it forms another normal salt, which is calcium carbonate, CaCO3, and water. Next we go to the acid salt. What is acid salt? Acid salt is produced when the ionizable hydrogen atom of polybasic acid is partly replaced by a cation like metallic ion or ammonium ion. Here you see some example. One example is like H2SO4 acid, which when react with base is KOH, potassium hydroxide, it form a salt which is KHSO4, potassium bisulfate salt, and water. That means two hydrogen replaceable hydrogen atom is replaced by one by K, that means from base potassium, and form KHSO4. Same thing happen in H2CO3. When H2CO3 acid contain two replaceable hydrogen atoms. One is replaced by Na and other will remain as it is, and as a result it forms NaHCO3, acid salt, sodium bicarbonate, and water. So these salt are called acid salt. Next we go to the basic salt. What is basic salt? Basic salt are obtained by partial replacement of hydroxyl group of a polyacidic base by acid radical. Here you can see the example. One example is that CuOH whole 2 cupric copper hydroxide. It is a base having two OH, that means two hydroxyl group. One hydroxyl group is replaced by hydrogen nitrate NO3 from acid and form copper nitrate salt, CuOH That means two hydroxyl group, out of two hydroxyl group, one hydroxyl group is replaced by NO3, that means acidic radical, and form basic salt and water. Next example, you can see that lead hydroxide PbOH whole 2. Here two hydroxyl group, out of two, one is replaced by acidic radical, that means Cl, chlorine, and one will remain same and form basic salt lead chloride PbOHCl, and water. Next we go to the fourth acid, that is double salt. Double salt is obtained by crystallization of a solution containing two simple salt. That means here example potash alum having two salt. One is K2SO4 potassium sulfate, other is aluminum sulfate Al2SO4, and containing 24 molecule of water. Another example of double salt is Mohr salt. It contains two salt. One is FeSO4 ferrous sulfate, red in color, another green color ammonium sulfate NH4 whole 2 SO4, and contain 6 water. Next salt is complex salt. A salt crystalline from a solution containing two simple salt is called complex salt. Example, potassium ferrocyanide K4FeCN6. Next we go to the last mixed salt. Mixed salt is a salt containing more than one basic or acidic radical. One example is that bleaching powder CaOClCl. Here we can finish today's chapter. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Till then, bye.